Hello, this is Sean Zink, May 25th, 2015. It's been a little while since I vlogged. A lot of things have actually been developing, have changed. Right now my new activity is bicycling. Originally me and my dad, we'd love to go down to the gun range and, shoot, pop off a couple of shots. But I guess with the weather, it's becoming a little warm, and when my dad invested in a new bicycle, I thought of using his old one, and now we're cycling on trails, and so we have a new exercisable exercise to do. We have a new activity to do, so I'm pretty darn excited about that. I started watching Game of Thrones. I know a lot of people are going, yeah, better late than never, dude. Seriously. But I can see why people like it. It's such a cool friggin' show. I'm currently on season 4. I got through the Red Wedding. It was a little difficult, but I managed to pull through. I'm currently on season 4, so I'm all the way up to catching up with everybody, so that way I don't have to avoid season episode recaps on the internet, and I can see what everybody's opinions are on the next big episode. So I'm definitely on board the Game of Thrones Throny train. I'm not doing classes anymore, online classes at community college. I'm going to start paying for my student loans. I'm signing up for an income prepayment plan, so that way I can pay not astronomical amounts per month, but pay something that's more within my budget. And since I'm working at the grocery store and I'm getting a little more money, I'm able to do that now. So school is just one less thing to worry about. Obviously I'm paying for the school loans, but still that's one less thing to worry about. As long as I just pay like a reasonable payment per month, I should be okay in that department. Currently, right now, just trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I'm currently just one day away from my trip to Las Vegas. I'm going on a solo trip because I am young, I have some money, and I have a couple of days off. That it just happened to, that's how they scheduled me, and I thought it's nearing the summer. It's the end of May. I thought actually doing something like this. I've actually been to Vegas before, but never solo, and I've never done a trip by myself. I thought of going out and letting my hair down and going a little crazy in Vegas, catching a show, catching a buffet, going on the Stratosphere. That'll be pretty sweet. I'm really excited about this. I think that doing this will give me an incentive to... There's one advantage about this type of job is while it gives me money, I don't want to spend... I don't want to be there for the rest of my life. I'm going to go on, and I want to be creative. And currently, right now, I'm actually working on my game is almost near completion. My app game, so it'll be ready on the iPhone and the Android network come June 10th. So if all goes well, I should have a game then. And I guess with this type of job, it definitely gives me an incentive to reach for something better and not stay there forever. Because while I like the being outside and the exercise, and people are nice there, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life there. I want to do something that allows me to be creative, that allows me to be artistic. It's kind of hard when you go through college for 3 years and you kind of wasted it. You didn't use it. And now I'm kind of paying a lot of money for it. But I am optimistic. and I am hopeful. I am confident that after this trip, that will allow me to let my hair down, allow me to go a little bit crazy, allow me to just be free for a little while. It will motivate me, it will cause me to push myself to finally get things done. I wanted to write my book about my weight loss for quite some time, and I'm wondering when. Like, I originally wanted to do it after I did my skin removal surgery, my abdominoplasty. I already got I actually went to a doctor, plastic surgeon, a reputable one, and for an abdominoplasty plus a liposuction on the flanks would be about $8,400. Yeah, it don't come cheap, and insurances won't cover it because it's cosmetic. But when I think about what I want to do, I mean, I want to make movies. You know, it's weird. My mind, it goes through certain phases. You know, when you walk and you daydream, you think about certain things and you have such laser-like focus on it that you forget everything else. Like I was fantasizing today about writing books, about writing novels, just going somewhere not entirely isolated, but just where I can be by myself and just write like crazy and write a book. Because I have so many ideas. Sometimes it's hard to figure out a way to properly express them, to show them to people. You know, that's why I wanted to go into movies, to express my ideas. And that's why anybody does it, to express themselves. And I have all these ideas. Some I figured might be good for novels or books, or even short stories, but sometimes I figured that these stories are more worthy of being told in a film. It's kind of hard juggling everything, you know, figuring out a plan of action. You know, right now, the only thing I'm focused on is going to work, earning money, and paying off my student loans. There's one small glimmer of hope, though. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the game show, is currently holding auditions during the summer. And they're holding them in Phoenix. Now, well, man, what sets this apart is that this particular theme of the game show, because they always do like themes. They do things for you know, special military week, college students, things like that. They're doing a movie edition of it, a Netflix, like 1 week of contestants, like going on and nothing but questions about movies. Originally, they did that in New York this month, and I ended up chickening out. Mainly because I did not have the courage to ask my work for 3 days off, and I thought of saving the money. But right now, I know that they'll be doing auditions in Phoenix in June, and I thought, well, that's the perfect opportunity because I always wanted to visit my brother and my little nephew in Phoenix. And I'm hoping that I will get picked. I hope. I just know that there is just going to be a shitload of people there. There's just going to be so many people that are going to be auditioning for the show. But nobody out there can outclass me in terms of movie trivia. I am the king of movie trivia. I would challenge anybody on that. So, I gotta sell the hell out of myself. I gotta sell myself like a crazed salesman. So, I don't know whether to get like a cool suit, but I gotta make a real good impression. It's almost like an interview. It is like an interview for a job. And there are very few candidates that they will select for this. Sometimes it's hard figuring out what you want to do, like a solid job. I mean, I don't consider the audition thing like a get-rich-quick scheme. I remember back then, when I was a kid, you see all these contests advertised on TV, like these, you buy something like instant win $10,000, and then you imagine yourself with the money. But then you gotta grow up and you gotta realize what the odds are. And the odds are definitely not in your favor. But you can't stop a guy from hoping. You can't stop a guy from wishing or being optimistic. Because I always wonder, what's the point in pessimism? If you go with the mindset that you can do anything, I think 99 times out of 100, you can achieve it easily. It's just figuring out how to get there. You see the destination, and there's so many paths leading to that destination. You just don't know which one to take. Because what if that one veers wildly off course? And you only have so many chances. I'm hoping millionaire thing is one chance. But if I do get there in Phoenix, and it's during that time, I know that come hell or high water, I want to get on that show. I know I'm not photogenic. I'm not, because I see those people on TV, and they look good. I mean, I consider myself a handsome person for the most part. Mainly when I have clothes on. Underneath it's not, I'm not Channing Tatum. But I will continue to be optimistic. And at least, when I'm shoveling carts around the parking lot at my job, at least I have something to think about. And at least something positive to remain on. And that's it. That's all I can think of. See you next time.